Ruby, I'm trying to understand why you wanted me to talk to Anna. Like, Ruby doesn't like Anna either. Hi, this is Cass from Rosie Cass Plagues, and welcome back to the Rose generation of my Not So Berry challenge. As you can see, Marigold is really happy to be here. She just got home, she's having a mood swing, it's a whole thing, she's super stressed, her dad's being a jerk. I feel like it's actually pretty fair that she's stressed. It's actually the engagement party tonight for her dad and his fiancée, who she still hasn't met. So, you know, it's going well. I've just got to try to talk herself down from this mood swing. She's still feeling sad because of the death of Sianne. I think I've said this before, because I have meaningful stories, the moodlets can run longer because they reinforce one another, which I actually think is a good thing. As much as I wish she wasn't sad anymore, I think it's a good thing. It makes sense. You know, she loved Sianne. She loved Darnell. It makes sense that she'd mourn them. Phoenix had the day off work. So I put him to work. I was like, you, sir, are going to work on fixing toilets and bathrooms and stuff. Because I was thinking he's a greenie at heart. He was in Save the Trees. It's his political movement. He's like, I want to have water recycling in my bathrooms. You know, I feel very passionately about water conservation. So I just had him doing that all day. He's already got the skill he needs for this gen. And because he, at the moment, is trying very hard to be monogamous, I thought, normally I would have him spend the day going out, flirting or whatever. And because he's at the end of his career, he's maxed his career. He's already secured votes because he's responsible. We're probably never going to have to do that again. So I was like, well, do something productive with yourself. But I'm probably not going to get to that shower. I'll just have him finish the 2 upgrades on this bathtub over here. And then I'm going to have him plan the party. I tried to do it via the add an event thing. I was going to do a dinner party and I was just going to do it here, but ideally with a caterer, which I realize is asking for trouble. But it wasn't letting me choose the time. Oh, it's because they've changed the interface. I'm a dum-dum. I'm not going to make Marigold a host. I'm going to make her a guest because I don't think she would want to host it. In terms of guests, obviously we have Anna. Tina's an old friend of the family, but I think I'm not going to invite her. We will invite Kara because he does want Kara and Anna to get on. It's very awkward. We've got Shingo and Pierce. We've got Ruby. We've got Marigold. I just don't want to have too many Sims. There are other Sims here that he gets on with. Mainly, I think, Tina and Bryn, because they're old friends of the family. I realized my game settings had aging enabled for played households but not unplayed households, which is why these Sims probably should be elders by now. I guess they were just very young. Sianne had young friends. It's fine. And we'll go... I was thinking Agatha Crumplebottom as the caterer because it's funny. We're going to do it here. And I didn't realize this was a separate tab now. It shows how much attention I've been paying. I assume it's because of my wedding stories. Let's say 6 p.m. And it is also the lottery today. I did have Phoenix buy a ticket. I think it'd be hilarious if he won. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to let him finish upgrading that. She's giving herself a pep talk and then actually really needs to pee. Go do that. And then I'm going to have her go for a jog to clear her mind. Sweetie, you need to... Oh, see, now this is at 19. It's because the has to pee is boosting her stress. That's how Meaningful Stories works. Phoenix has grown his beard in, by the way. He wants to look dapper for the wedding. I also wonder how much of him fixing up the house is because he showed it to Anna and because she's materialistic, he's wanting to impress her. Because it's a nice house. It has beautiful, if very red, fittings. It is still a suburban house. It's not a mansion. So he's like, I'm just going to make it nicer. Sure. She's out. It's funny. She's gone for a jog at the start of the dinner party. I feel like Phoenix would be quite annoyed about that. But anyway, in theory, we have a caterer. How long do I leave it for the caterer to cook something? Or I might just have him cook something. And then if Agnes cooks, because I just find it so glitchy, his very best chili. Especially because chili, red, spicy, Hey, Pierce. Oh, he's so cute. Dude, I don't like that Sims walk into my teenager's bedroom. And now she's feeling sad. She's like, great. I have to go back and deal with my dad's fiancé. Oh, and Kara's standing out the front she doesn't want to go in. I mean, I get it. Come in here, take a thoughtful shower. Hopefully we'll get a positive moodlet out of it. Dude, get out of her bedroom. It's weird. Oh, here comes Anna. Shingo's like, hey, and she looks very unimpressed. I guess Ruby's not really feeling the whole, he has a fiancé thing either. She's going to go have a bath in his bathtub. To me, it makes sense that she came in here because this is where her mum died. She was probably coming in here to have like a quiet moment, and that's why Cara was in here talking to her. Oh my god, Marigold's crying in the bathroom. Agatha's in here like, I'm sorry, why did you hire me? It's like, well, I'm sorry, I just don't trust this game. You can cook next. So what I'm going to do is have him call to meal, and then we'll have everyone sit down and eat. So hopefully everyone will come and sit. Marigold hasn't really dressed up for this. That's fine. I'm not going to tell her to get into formal wear. I don't really care. Oh, still furious from feeling furious with somebody nearby. That's really interesting. It's a combination of the tense mood, I think, and the fact he's hot-headed. I think it's from Cara. Yeah, I forgot about that. He probably shouldn't have invited her. I kind of want him to, like, introduce Anna. What I'm going to do is have Marigold, because she's in a bad mood, do I have her do a rude introduction? She's a surly teenager. She's in the middle of a mood swing. I feel like a rude introduction is the vibe, There's no room for Anna at the table either. So she's going to be like, yeah, hi. Can I also have him talk? Let's thank her for coming. I'm wondering if I can talk up. Let's talk up. I keep forgetting about Vlad. Let's talk up Anna to Ruby, and then hopefully they'll introduce themselves to each other. So now Marigold's like, fine, it's fine, I'll sit over here. Oh, she's being a bit sassy. Snob, creative, materialistic. I mean, her manners went down. I mean, that's fair. Oh, first impressions. What's the tea? Oh, she thinks Anna's in dreamland because Anna's dreaming about, I guess, Phoenix's money and power. And Anna already got a festering grudge against her because she was sassy when she said hi. Ruby's trying to be good. She's like, yeah, sure, I'd like to meet her. That sounds great. These two are not going to get on. That's a safe bet. They're having an unpleasant conversation already. That's actually hilarious. Ruby, I'm trying to understand why you wanted me to talk to Anna. Like, Ruby doesn't like Anna either. Respect. That's really funny. And because she's a picky eater, she's like, gross, curry, disgusting. She's feeling tense. She's feeling embarrassed because she doesn't want to talk to Anna. I think I'm actually going to have her tell her dad that she's going to go do some homework and she's going to go sit in here. She's going to lock herself in a room. I actually think Phoenix would be inclined to send her to her room after that little stunt. Finals are coming, so I feel like that actually makes sense. We'll come over here and kiss her cheek. I still don't have my wedding stories. I decided I may consider getting it after he's left Anna at the altar because I haven't heard if they've fixed that interaction. If you know, let me know. I'm loving how, annoyed everyone is. He's mad at her. She's over here talking to Agatha. Marigold's like, I don't want to deal with anybody. I'm actually going to lock her door for everyone but her at the moment. I feel like she doesn't want to talk to people, We're going to lock it for everyone but Marigold. Just also because I don't like other adults walking into her room. It's just a bit weird, So he's over here trying to make nice, and she's super flirty, but it's awkward because Ruby's right there. And poor Cara. I want to see how Cara reacts to Anna. This is fun. I love that she's mad. This is great. I actually love that. I love that so much. So let's have him also introduce Cara. Anna sounds like she'd be an absolute pleasure to be around. Oh, Cara, you are such a supportive friend. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if the reason Ruby reacted the way she did is just because she's in a bad mood. So Cara's like, hi, I'm a long-term friend of Phoenix's. I've been friends with him since high school. Okay, Cara's really taking this very well. She's like, this is great. I'm glad I got to know them. Oh my gosh, look! I love this. I love these two boys so much. This is the romance we came here to see. Those two, that's really cute. They've just gone off to a quiet place where it's less awkward and they are having a cute little slow dance. I love that for them. Oh my gosh. And now Anna and Ruby are having a go at each other. Agatha's actually doing her job. So this is better that catering experience than normal. She's heavy on the carbs with the cooking though, honestly. That's fine. If anyone's hungry, I mean, Ruby's got a residence key. So Anna's trying to hold court with Phoenix's friends. Phoenix, maybe he was feeling upset about his daughter and his sister's reactions, and that's why he went to bed. He got a bit angry because he's hot-headed. He got a bit angry and was like, I'm just going to go. Have her come over here. We're going to talk to Kara. Because I think Kara's been in her life all her life. I think she's like wishing her dad, if her dad had to get married, why didn't she get married to Kara? Because she knows her. Like, she's not as intimidating because she knows her, you know? Well, it was a party. It's all good. It's probably for the best that y'all leave, honestly, because my Sims are both really tired. It is after midnight and she does have school. I actually think because her birthday's on Friday, she's got finals coming up. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to let her clean up and go to bed, and I'll probably touch base with you guys in the afternoon tomorrow when she gets home from school. So I forgot it was Harvest Fest today. I'm not planning on doing a huge thing for it. I'm going to have Marigold probably actually concentrate on the rocket and stuff. Maybe have her because I had her create a little study group. So I thought I maybe would have her friends come over and they could, well, friends, people she's in a study group with. She doesn't really have teenage friends, but, you know, have them come over and do some homework together and stuff. The big exam day is tomorrow and it's also her birthday. It makes sense to me that they'd be like getting in some last minute cramming. Phoenix is trying to be a good dad, make a grand meal, is doing a fish meal, but his daughter's just not having it. She's not in the mood. She also doesn't actually need to have a grand meal. Actually, I'm going to start this gathering now. So she's inviting her friends over. I've added also Rashida Watson. So she's met her at school. I think they've probably got like a big project to do together. And Phoenix is trying very, very hard to be understanding of his daughter's moods, but he's a bit annoyed by the whole thing. I'm going to have him invite Anna, because, you know, this is a nice little family Harvest Fest thing that he's doing. I mean, fish for breakfast is disgusting from my point of view, but that's okay. The lucky winner is Alonzo. We never win, it's fine. Also, I don't seem to have any gnomes. I didn't edit the holiday. Oh, look, Jeb's coming to check on her. This is Jeb Harris underneath the paper bag, by the way, if you're wondering. I think he's cute. He has freckles. He's adorable. All right. I obviously gave him a little bit of a makeover. Can I get them to do homework together? Do extra credit work together. That is not what I told you to make. Oh my gosh, he made the grand meal and then we got a breakfast scramble. That's weird, Phoenix. I was going to say call to grand meal, but his daughter's already been like, nah, not interested. Oh, these guys have got... Oh, and Anna's out here and she's mad. I have this theory. She knows Marigold's birthday is coming up and she's actually pressuring Marigold to basically move out. As soon as she's old enough, move out. She's like, have you figured out what you're going to do after high school? Are you going to go off to university? And Marigold's like, oh, no, I don't think so. Anna's a bit bitter because Marigold was rude to her. I mean, talk about an overreaction. Jeez. And then we're going to tell her to go away. She's like, look, I'm trying to study. How dare. He's trying to flirt with her. It's all a bit awkward. That's really cute. Anna's basically dropping some very strong hints that she wants Marigold out of the house as soon as is humanly possible. Let's be thankful to Jeb. She's thankful that he's come over to help her with her homework. I'm going to try and have him talk up his daughter because I think he can see the tension, right? We're just going to pretend Rashida's not sitting at the table with him. She's a great kid, you know, like give her a chance. She's having trouble adjusting to the situation. She's not used to sharing a dad. And Anna's like, well, she's going to have to get used to sharing a dad. Now let's see how this goes. She's being really nice about it. She's like, oh, she sounds, you know, like she's a pleasure. She'd be a pleasure to be around. But what she's thinking is that she doesn't want to put off her fiance. So she's gone out here to find Marigold. I'm actually going to have them argue. Anna's come out and she's like, look, I want to get... Oh, see, she had a negative reaction. I'm trying to understand why you wanted me to talk to her. So that checks out. She's like, you know what? I think you should seriously consider moving out as quickly as possible after you finish school. Because the thing is, this is also very unsightly in the front yard. And Anna's already sounded Phoenix out about getting rid of the rocket. And he's like, look, you know, Marigold's really passionate about that. It's a connection to her grandmother. Let's mock her. Let's imply her mother's a llama, because obviously. And then she's going to basically say, look, go away. Leave me alone. He's in here. He's like, oh, they've got to talk. Hopefully they're having a nice chat. These two are, again, I love how all the Sims just hide in the gym. It's because that's where the radio is and Sims like to dance. They can dance if they want to. Now, what I might do when those guys are finished arguing, I might say continue building together. And we'll see if these two want to help out with the rocket for a bit. I think that would help her calm down. Wow, they've gotten to offensive conversation stage. She's like, just leave me alone, right? You're not my mother. I mean, she doesn't get it with her mother either, really, but, you know. Now, I'm going to have him come in here and he's going to try, I think he's like really trying to like build a bridge between these two. Oh, it's getting cold. Oh, I don't think we have a thermostat. I need to look at that. He's like, look, you know, how did it go? Did you get on all right with her? And she's like, look, I'll try and talk to her again, but she's not interested in talking to me, okay? I think he's going to try because it's Phoenix. He's going to be like, you know, why don't we... Oh, she's like, no, I'm going to leave. I'm actually going to let her leave. She's like, look, I have to go. I have somewhere to be. He's like, oh. He was just thinking, hey, maybe she'll make out with me. Maybe we can have a little bit of Harvest Fest, woohoo, if you know what I'm saying. She's having a chat to these guys. She's like, I can't believe my dad's... Oh, jeez, Jeb, don't play yourself up. Can't believe my dad's fiancé. This is kind of cute. She's thinking about aliens and, you know... And he's feeling flirty. I love that he sees her and feels flirty. Come over here and ask for his advice. I like how they're talking from here. Can you believe her? I can't believe her. And he's like, well, you know, it sucks, but maybe you should do what your dad's, like what she's saying and just move out. Like, you'll be able to leave soon. You won't have to put up with her anymore. And I guess if you really wanted to, you could go to university. And she's like, I don't really want to move that far away. Now, I like to imagine that he doesn't want her to move, but he's trying to be supportive. You know, it's very cute. She can't flirt with him. She's going to give him a gloomy compliment, though. Oh, he's a caregiver. What a sweet bean. And a lover. Oh, my God. I've shipped these guys together already. So she's, like, giving him a compliment and thanking him for being a good friend. And I really want her to give him a hug and thank him. But, oh, I like how he came closer. And Rashida's really persisting with the rocket as well, which I respect. Oh, she's just complaining. I get it, sweetie. Honestly, I was considering having her use the freeze ray on Anna. I don't know if it's escalated to that point yet, but, you know, could very easily. She's going to share some photos because he's asking about, you know, her grandparents because she's clearly very cut up about their passing. She's like, look, you know, this is what they look like. And he's like, that hair was wild. She's like, I know, right? She always had hair like that. You know, she didn't dye it or anything. And my aunt is the same. Whisper about crush. The thing is, I think the crush might be on Jeb. Let's tell a joke about engineers. He's now showing her a photo of his family and she's like, oh my God, families are weird. And he's really making her feel better, which is awesome. I'm going to just have them cloud gaze. Now he's feeling really mad. He's like, I can't believe how badly that went. I'm going to have him do a rage-fueled workout because that is his go-to. Enraged heavy reps. He's like, yeah. These guys are cloud gazing and having a nice little bonding session. Rashida's fixing my rocket for me, which is awesome. Thanks, Rashida. I want her to have a female friend. And when I looked through the teens that she knew, there weren't many. There was also Luna Villarreal, but yeah, there weren't many others. So I think in the next part, where obviously it's going to be Marigold's birthday, you want to try for a baby? Look, do what you want. Whatever floats your boat. So I'm going to leave this part here. Like I said, we've got Marigold's birthday tomorrow. I'll do it after school because I like to imagine she's got final exams tomorrow. And then we might do the wedding on Saturday. So we might all do all of that in the next part. I thought about doing the wedding tomorrow and having it on Marigold's birthday because I feel like that would make Marigold even more angry. But I kind of just want her to have a moment that's her own. I think Anna would do that to her, but I don't think Phoenix would. Like, he's not a great dad, but he's not that bad. I actually think in terms of attentive parenting, he's a better parent than his parents were to him. Let's be real. So... you know, it's fine, but that's okay. Oh, look, they're synchronized pointing at clouds. How is their friendship? It's going well. They're actually friends now. Yes, she has a teenage friend. I'm so excited. I'm going to leave this one here. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.